This timeline template in Figjam gives all of the pieces that you need to be able to create a timeline. So you have all of the individual pieces here, timeline arrows, connectors, stickies, shapes. Down at the bottom, there's also image placeholders for you to add to. And then they give a few examples here. So if I look at this example, it starts off with the base year, goes forward by adding shapes to add the timeline. So the timeline basic shapes are here. There's a place for descriptions underneath each of them. And then they've added on stickies where the events can be further described or adding a picture and a bit of text. So here they have stickies and then they have image placeholders where you can add an image and a bit of text. And these image placeholders here, I need to make sure that my select tool is used. Double click and then I can just replace the image. It will pull from off of your device. And then that image will be there. I can then update my description for that image. There's one more set of examples down here. So these are geologic time scale examples where they have the timeline set up. They give times for when these things happen and then what happened during each of these timelines with additional information. And then these used these circle image adders to give more information. Then there is also YouTube information down at the bottom. So here again, moving on to the next era, timeline, what happened during that timeline, images and information to add more information, video down at the bottom. Moving on to one last one. So here's how I build it. Come over here to these pieces and I'd select this and I just copy it, move down here, paste to get started. I would then copy this shape, paste down here to build it, and add as much as I need to build my timeline. From there, you'll also see how it will help you even things out space-wise. From that, if I want to connect to it, copy this blue sticky here to be able to add information. I would open up my connectors here and have straight line down. Because this is a little off, I would just adjust that to get my nice straight line. Up here again, I can copy this, paste it right under, choose a connector to connect to my information, and then be able to adjust so that it's lined up the way that I would like it to. Now I can add an image to then add more information and depth to my information. And again, I can connect that as well and then adjust for space. I can see how that's encroaching on the options. So I would just take this, move it down here so that I have everything and I can continue building out my timeline here. When I go to change the title for part of my timeline, I can see that the size is dependent on the text that is inside of it. So if I picked it for the size that it was, I could add just spaces around my text to fix that. To add an image into the frames that are provided, just double click into the frame, click on replace image, and then you do need to find an image that is on your device, not from the internet. Open it and it will enter it right into the frame that is provided. If I would like to add a website to link more information to my topic, I could take the URL for the website or the video, and if I simply select into the Figjam and paste it, it will come up with a box here that already has an image that it's pulling from the website that I'm pulling from. And then again, I can connect my connectors When you've completed your work in your timeline on the Figjam, you just need to press share, and you can set it so that anyone can view. Copy the link and then drop that link into your assignment to share back with your teacher.